Okay. Alright, let's go quickly.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
So that sounds nice and all, but, how about no? Oh, are these the hot springs? Let's find out if I burn myself. Oh, yeah, that's hot springs. So this is, to my understanding, one of the ways to warm yourself up when you're not near the ocean. I want to say these guys, too, I mean, we can learn about them. Thermal Lily, yeah, they're also warm us up. And if we get too close, I think we get hot. Oh. Kind of an interesting adaptation to have a plant that thermally radiates heat out here. Not complaining. Definitely need it. Ooh, sulfur. That's a useful one. Let's see if we get, like, shot at or something here. Should probably scan that, too. That's useful for flares, so we might want that eventually. Obviously, this is an important place to be, so we're not going to listen to the mean lady telling us we have to leave. They do look really cute when you can't see inside their gaping maw of a mouth with their spooky teeth. Pick up snow? I think we can use that as a weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Like, throw it. Yeah. I don't know if I want it clogging up my inventory here, but... What is that? Honeycomb fungus? Yeah, we're not going to listen to the mean lady. It looks like we do warm up in caves as well. Yeah, slowly. And then we warm up a lot quicker near the radiating things. That's an interesting visual thing. Don't load the fog in until you get close enough out here. So, in the first game, obviously, on-land exploration was a thing, but it was kind of clear the game was designed to be like a swimming game, right? So, it wasn't really designed around the idea of you being on land all the time. So, it had some interesting things, like I know originally there wasn't any fall damage, though I think they may have added that in at a later time. But it seems like on-land exploration is definitely more of a important thing in this game. There's not just two floating land masses like there was in the first game. That looks hot. Okay. Let me up, please. Already have that. I guess this doesn't overheat you anymore. It did in the first game. Or, some of the previous builds, I should say. Probably don't want to get too near that crack. That looks like it could be dangerous. What am I stuck on? Okay. Okay, don't go that way. We got the PDA. I have a feeling that was sort of our prize for this area. And plenty of that sulfur that I don't have to fight crash. Oh! Jeez.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
Interesting that she runs runs away after.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
She threatens me and then runs away. I wonder if that's an actual danger to me, like I need to leave or not. She's inside one of those like mech suits that was in the first game, but she's clearly outfitted it with some custom modifications, let's say. Oh, they got northern lights here. Oh, okay. Northern lights are some of my favorite things in games, you know? Just an override module port. Is that where we came in at? Yeah, that's where we came in at. That's kind of... That's like... So that's my bucket list kind of thing, right? Something I want to do before I kick the bucket is I really want to see Northern Lights in person. You know, which is like way, way far away from where I live from, obviously. So that's like something I want to see eventually. And so I love games that have Northern Lights in them, you know, because it's like pretty neat. She told us to stay out of here, and then we're just like romping around here. Okay, plenty of things to scan. Locker. Definitely want that one. Jukebox. Okay. We have a lot of PDAs that we're going to be reading when we get a chance. Take your first aid kit. Take your water. Multi-purpose room facilities map. Ah,
The map
interesting.
will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
Okay. A multi-purpose room. This is one of the better rooms to build when you're building a base, just because there's so much room to, you know, put stuff. Plus, there's certain things like desalination facilities that only go into, like, a multi-purpose room. Well, we'll definitely have a lot of options to make stuff soon. Modification Station. We got that one too. That's a good one. Shaving kit. Seems like a unique item. Maybe we want that. Take those posters for herself. That's good to know. Try to keep that in mind. Make sure to scan people's nameplates so we can get a little bit of unique dialogue from them. Yeah, we'll close that back. Okay, and we already have a builder, or builder fragment, but I'll take that. Scanner room. That's another item. I built it in the first game and didn't really use it much beyond building it to try it out. Just not exactly a now, well, so I will say in the first game it wasn't massively useful in the sense that it kind of did what I could have done, you know, in a vehicle or on foot. That being said, I guess it is a safer way to explore a very dangerous area, but the catch is you have to build it first, so you have to build it in a reasonably unsafe area first.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers.
Definitely need to build that battery charger after all this.
Sam really got under management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
It's the little marble thing, but like a future version. That's kind of neat. A plant pot will be useful for allowing us to grow our own food. Aquarium's kind of cool looking. They had an aquarium in the first game, but it was like a large room-sized thing. They might have had the smaller aquarium too. I'm not quite sure. But the plant pots are useful. You can get bigger plant option things, but they're pretty useful for, you know, even the small ones. I think you can grow a little bit of food in if you have the thing for it. You know, I don't really have anything for food yet. Any plant seeds yet. Okay, so yeah, there was a lot more here than I originally thought. I was a little weirded out by the fact... Oh, there's like an invisible wall here. The game doesn't want you to kill yourself. I was a little weirded out by the fact that the game seemingly like froze for a moment when that lady jumped in. But I guess... Ooh, solar panels. That would be a good one if I can scan that. I don't know if that'll actually let me get it. But, I lost track of what I was saying. I saw the solar panels. Oh, I might be able to get to these ones, though. Invisible walls are a little bit weird. I don't remember those being a thing in the first game to stop us from exploring places. These won't let me use these. That would warm me up. I wonder if there's anything back here. This could be a bad idea, what I'm doing right now. Yep, that hurt a little bit. Ow. You do, I believe if your food is over 100, which it is, or maybe, yeah, your health does slowly heal over time. So medkits aren't 100% necessary to have. Ooh, gold. Yeah, so we'll drop that. We have the option to get gold. We definitely want that. I think we need that for, among other things. We'll need that for, computer chips as well. And having the option to gather a ton of it without really fighting off any enemies is nice, too. Sky Ray. I don't know what you're doing here in this cave flapping on the ground, but I'm going to use this as an opportunity to scan you if I can. Well, got him a little bit. Definitely got to go back after this. What are you? Can't crouch over here. The game doesn't look like it has a crouch function. Okay. I'll take a free battery. Saves me a little bit of crafting time. And we'll eat those, I guess. Some extra food. You can store a little bit more than 100%. I don't think your water can, though. Water caps out at 100. We should be fine, though. We've got a lot of gold. You don't normally need a ton of gold. So I'm hoping that this amount of gold I have will last me for a little bit. And, of course, if we need some more, we have a pretty easy way to go and get some more. Okay, I don't actually know where we're at right now. Oh, whoa. Glad there was a rock there. I don't remember if jumping was a thing in the first game. I know that there was a pretty free roam for the most part over the maps and such. I don't think there was a whole lot of like invisible walls keeping you from traversing in stupid ways. Good haul today, though. Definitely got a lot of that sulfur and a lot of gold. And a whole lot of text logs for us to read through. We'll read through them when we get back to the base. And probably look into stopping a little bit after that. This little island was pretty abandoned, though, other than the one woman. I guess that's one big thing, is that there wasn't really, for the most part, anybody, like, any humans, I should say, alive in the first game. It was just you and yourself all on this lonely little planet. So I guess this is a nice, slight change of pace to have somebody else here. Kind of the same feeling I got from The Long Dark, right? Same idea where I was talking about what are you? Are you dangerous? Seems scared of me, so probably not. Oh, now that, yeah, there's some geothermal activity down there.
New creature discovered.
But that game also is Northern Lights. That's a big part of that game, actually, is Northern Lights. And I really like it in that game, too, so definitely getting that same feeling from that. With A Long Dark in the single-player game is an entirely solo experience. There's no other humans on the map. And the sandbox, I should say. The single-player story mode does have people, though. Although they're mostly relegated as standing NPCs who just kind of stand around and give you, quests to do.
Oxygen.
Okay. Pilot last known position. That will probably be our next, major task to go for. However, we can take a little break from exploration pretty soon. We have a lot of materials. And a lot of blueprints on top of that, of stuff to build. Let's get into a relatively safe location and see if we can...
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? It didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
We have a lot of logs to look at. Once again, rapid fire, not going to listen to the audio log part of it. Feel free to read through, pause, whatever you'd like to do. Or skip forward, even. spy pingling. So those were the two people in that first building I went into, I believe. So it looks like it's giving us little bits of story for them with every unique thing to them that I'm scanning. Mustache kit? Okay, that was something I picked up. Interesting. So he looks like there's some sort of dangerous creature out in the water. Probably a leviathan. Okay, so we did... Yeah, we already saw this one. Alright. And we actually have portraits of people. That's new. We didn't really get much of that before. Fred looks a little short. Their faces are a little weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it fits well into the art style, though. All these kind of bright oranges and stuff are very common. Alright, let's take a look. There's a couple different things here. I'm not immediately familiar with these symbols. That would probably help. Delta Station, I believe, is going to be this island that we were just on. I believe that's a delta. That is a delta. I should be somewhat familiar with that. I could look this up really quick. I'll look up these symbols so I can tell what all these things are. Hold on a second. Alright, I believe... Oh no, you can't see my mouse cursor. I forgot that's still off. The thing that looks like this little orange symbol that's a little bit to the bottom left of the delta symbol, the yellow symbol. I guess it's more of a brown. That would be Copa. That's Copa mining site, so if we go down into the water there, that's where we would find that. Delta is the yellow one. I believe Omega is the blue one. Let me double check. Omega, yeah, Omega's the blue one. That's going to be Omega Lab Biological Research. Let's see. Phi symbol. Phi symbol, I believe, is the green one, it looks like. Yeah. Phi Robotics Center, and the last one would be Outpost 0, Xenobiological Research. That might be where the stuff from the very early version of the game I played was from, potentially. This is probably important of like a story thing here. Did look like we had the option to enter a test mode and potentially put something into the test override module. Or into the diagnostic port, I should say.
I should have guessed Altera would find a way to clip Sam's wings, like I knew they'd do to mine once they took over Xenoworks. I tried to warn her. She was stubborn, like me. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be so different from her. Scrappier, faster, less play by the rules. But Sam didn't tolerate Altera's corporate red tape any more than I did. She just tried to change it from the inside. I think in the end, we always wanted similar things.
Did we look at the scanning one? Yeah, we did.
What was that woman's problem? The one in the exosuit. Like I need to say which woman. And what the hell is she doing on this planet? It isn't exactly a happening vacation spot. She knew their terrain well enough to make a dramatic entrance by jumping off a sheer cliff. So I guess she's been here a while. But how long has she been following me? She said to keep away from her, or off her land. What in this frozen slush bog could she be protecting? Unless she's camped out somewhere. She's definitely heard of Altera, though. Did she meet Sam?
I do like the little more personalization of the main character. Instead of being a silent character like we were before, now we actually have a character. That's kind of neat. What was that one coral that we saw at one point? Oh, there's the Ping Ling. So maybe don't take the penguins from the pinglings from the penguin wings. Rock Puncher. Okay, so that is a little bit more of a threat. I kind of thought maybe he was okay, although maybe he was safe. So we can distract him, so I think this would be more of a danger in a cave where we don't really have an option to just stay far above him. He does appear to stay on the, ground, so to speak, so if we can't swim, we can kind of stay away from him. Okay, cool, and he's a herbivore, so he's not going to hurt us. Bladderfish is going to be basically the same as before. Featherfish is a new one. Though just another food option for us. That was from the crash fish plant thing that exploded. I didn't really get you a good look at it exploding, but I also didn't want to get exploded. Oh! I could have gotten fruit from that. Well, maybe next time we go up there, I'll make sure to grab some of that. I do find it interesting that they don't mention anywhere in this document that they seem to follow large, you know, individuals or animals or something. So it stores thermal radiation. Yeah, harvestable. Coral bridges. They look cool. I love these things. These things look really cool. I think we're almost done. We can listen to music. Okay, yeah, so these are going to be kind of basic stuff. The Modification Station is going to be a useful item for us. We'll probably make that well, I mean, we'll almost certainly make that eventually. So we have the Sea Glide right now. The Sea Truck, which looks a little less truck than I imagined. It looks more like a sea moth, but a little taller, a little fatter. Attachable modular cabins. Small and nimble when unencumbered by additional modules, the main cabin alone is comparable in speed to the sea moth. Okay. So I guess that's what we're looking at right here, is just the option to use it by itself. Forward visibility is good. Retractable helmsperson chair. No expense spared. Unlike the larger Cyclops submarine, the Sea Truck does not support the addition of internal modules like fabricators. So you can't build anything in this. Can be upgraded to enhance its speed, towing power, and crush depth. Okay, so you can attach additional modules, fabricators, docking stations, habitat, and of course storage. Interesting. So it really does utilize the whole truck thing, where you can drive it by itself and it's relatively nimble. You can add more sections and turn it into an actual truck kind of thing, but it'll obviously slow down the more things you add. Not exactly sure what the max amount of things you can put on it is, but that is super cool. Thermos. Ah, can we can we make the coffee machine and then put coffee in the thermos so we can have a portable warm drink? Alright, so we got plenty of things to make. Depth upgrade, okay. Yeah, we'll definitely need that titanium ingot. I might as well go ahead and make one now. Maybe even two, really. We're going to need a few of these. Advanced wiring kit needs a wiring kit and computer chip. So we're going to need quite a few computer chips as well, so I may need to go hunting for... I have plenty of gold, but what was you needed for other parts? I need a lot more of that coral sample, and probably a little bit more copper, because we'll need to make some copper wire, which, to make copper wire, you need 2 copper ore, so... yeah, we got a lot of stuff ahead of us. It has been about 2 hours, though, as I do have work tomorrow early morning. I think this is a good stopping point as it is. I'm enjoying this a lot, honestly. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because I enjoyed the first game so much. But this is really good. And so, we'll definitely be coming back to this. I'm not sure how much of this will end up playing all in one go, you know, like, without any, like, stopping breaks, like, oh, I made the base a little bigger. You know, we might do that a little bit now and then. But for now, at least the beginning part, I think, is all interesting to keep in, so. Next time, we're gonna start building a little bit of a base. Definitely need the habitat builder, that's kind of the basis of everything. So probably need to hunt down quite a bit more silver, and we'll need computer chips, so we're going to have to hunt down quite a bit more of those coral samples, and some copper. And once we do all that, then we'll go ahead and yeah, and then we can make all these rooms too. Yeah, once we make all that stuff, or once we get all those materials together, we'll start making stuff and build a little base. See if we can get the sea truck built, try it out, and maybe do a little bit of exploration next time as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Sorry for any potential technical difficulties. I do have a few options available to me. The microphone that I'm using is kind of in a wide gain or wide audio track, which helps make my voice sound more natural, but if bird outside or air conditioner or people inside end up being a little too noisy and it picks up on the microphone, I can turn it to the like noise canceling single person mode, but it will end up changing my voice a little bit, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and if I need to next time, I'll make some, you know, changes. Not sure if we're recording 1440p. I don't normally do that, but thought it might be fun just to see what kind of hit it takes on the computer and upload speed and all that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time for some more Subnautica Below Zero. Bye!